Tom Cruise, the man, the myth, the legend. Throughout his crazy career, the Hollywood A-lister has consistently pushed the boundaries of physicality, performing jaw-dropping stunts that leave audiences in awe. His craft on the dramatic side has also bloomed, taking home 3 Golden Globes for his acting in the films Magnolia, Born on the 4th of July, and Jerry Maguire. Let's get into some stunts. 1. Climbing the Burj Khalifa. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol 2011.
Where's Ethan?
You gotta be kidding me.
One of the most iconic Tom Cruise stunts, his daring climb of the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, will melt your mind. At a staggering 2,700 feet tall, the Burj Khalifa is the tallest building in the world, and Cruise climbed it. According to Matt Damon, who had dinner with Cruise, Cruise fired the film's safety guy because he thought the stunt was too risky.
And I goes, well, so how did it come?
2. Zero-gravity plane sequence in The Mummy, 2017. Not one to shy away from innovative stunts, Cruise took on the challenge of a zero-gravity plane sequence in The Mummy, filmed aboard a specifically modified aircraft that executed parabolic flight maneuvers. Cruise and his co-star Annabelle Wallis experienced true weightlessness to film the scene. 3. Motorcycle chase in Mission Impossible 2, 2000. Tom Cruise, motorcycle lover, certified badass. In Mission Impossible 2, Cruise took the handlebars himself, racing through narrow streets and performing hair-raising stunts that only a seasoned rider could pull off. 4. Going fast in Top Gun Maverick, 2022. Cruise and the rest of the cast in the badass film Top Gun Maverick appear to be fighting G-forces in the planes and distorting their expressions. Well, that's because they were. In order to make the dogfight scenes look as authentic as possible, Cruise and the ensemble went through training in which they rode in FA-18 jets while they were whirled around and made dramatic dives. The FA-18F was rigged with special cameras to film an actor in the back seat. 5. Halo jump in Mission Impossible Fallout, 2018. Cruise went beyond the conventional in the 2018 installment Fallout by executing a high-altitude, low-opening, or halo jump. Plunging from a staggering 25,000 feet, 7,620 meters, and opening his parachute just moments before hitting the ground. Cruise performed this death-defying stunt over 100 times leading up to the day of filming. 6. Plane clinging in Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, 2015.
Can you open the door? Ethan? Where are you? I'm by the plane.
In another pulse-pounding Mission Impossible moment, Cruise clung to the outside of a cargo plane as it took off. Without the aid of CGI, he clung to the moving plane for real, showcasing his dedication to delivering authenticity and intensity to every action sequence. 7. Car chase in Jack Reacher, 2012. The growing cult classic Jack Reacher featured an awesome car chase scene where Cruise takes the wheel, drifting through tight corners and executing precision maneuvers. The first Jack Reacher film had the grit and perfect pace of a great modern classic, tonally between Dirty Harry and Jason Bourne. They got it right, and what a great film. Unfortunately, the second Jack Reacher was an utter train wreck. 8. Rock climbing in Mission Impossible 2, 2000. In addition to his motorcycle prowess, Cruise demonstrated his rock climbing abilities in Mission Impossible 2, scaling precarious cliffs without a safety net and only a safety rope attached to him. His commitment to realism shines through in this gripping sequence. 9. Deep dive in Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, 2015. Cruise trained for 6 months to hold his breath for an astonishing 6 minutes. The result? A breathtaking underwater sequence that showcases his dedication and physical prowess.
No
Number 10. Motorbike Valley Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, 2023. In the latest Cruise carve-up, Ethan Hunt embarks on a spectacular motorcycle stunt that is just epic. The sequence was not created with CGI magic, rather it was shot entirely in real time. Amazingly, this heart-pounding scene was shot on the first day of filming, and it immediately became a staple of the film's aesthetic. They filmed this scene an astonishing 6 times. I mean, if you have it all set up, you might as well make the most of it.
11. The Missile Hit, Mission Impossible 3, 2006. Mission Impossible 3, directed by the awesome J.J. Abrams, is my favorite film out of the entire series catalog. The chemistry between Tom Cruise and lead villain Philip Seymour Hoffman was palpably gripping. It is also the most realistic in terms of action, leaning more towards a Bourne or 007 Casino Royale style of film. There aren't many daredevil feats in Mission Impossible 3, since again, it's the most realistic film in the series, even more so than the first. However, there is one wirework stunt in the 2006 film that is pure awesome. At the climax of the film, when a missile hits a bridge that Ethan is on, he is catapulted across the span and crashes into a parked automobile. Any visible cables were digitally erased in post-production. What is your favorite Tom Cruise moment? Let us know in the comments.